Hurry it up, streamer boy. You don't say that to me. You can. I was late. I'm sorry. I'm here now, though. I mean, not even late. Not even late, actually. You should be hung up and tarred and feathered. Now 8:01. I'm pretty sure that I clicked, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I clicked go live at 8:00, not 8:01. And you know how it is. I have to click start streaming now. And then Twitch goes live, and then it takes a second for the YouTube to go live. You're 1 minute and 4 seconds late. 4 seconds? Down to the dot? Well, all I'm saying is, even if that is true, you have the 5-minute standby time where it's like, it's the grace period. Everybody allows it. 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after, within that period, it's completely fine. Everything's okay. And so 1 minute and 4 seconds is well within that period. I'm gonna like move this so it's not the song over and over again, I think. Hold on. I'm not tapped into that. Good thing I don't. Oh, hold on. I have to start the replay buffer. How do I do that? I think it's that one. Yeah. That way that's how I work my magic. Either way, I'm here now. Today was Silent Hill 3. I wanted to stream 2 days ago, and I wanted to stream. Oh yes, this is safe and perfect. We can stare at Heather in the eyes, just like the thumbnail. This is completely unrelated. But I kind of realized something about the Silent Hill 3 box art. It really, not this thumbnail, but it really looks a lot like a thumbnail that I would make for a video. Literally all that you kind of need to do is put some text on the left side of Heather, then you're all good. Hold on, let me grab a picture of this real fast. Because it actually is kind of uncanny how much it looks like it. No, that one's too cool. Us in North America, we always get the worst box art. And I think it's because we're addicted to floating head, where we have like thing in background, maybe town or something vaguely related to town. Hold on, I have to add the image. I was about to replace myself with Heather. But we have thing with town, then we have floating head. And it's a guarantee thing all the time. If not floating head, it's a head rooted in reality, but a head all the same. Everybody else gets like some cool ambient stuff. We have to deal with heads and vaguely related images. Hold on. You see that? Forgot you can't watch in more than one pixel while you're downloading? Well, then I guess you really aren't seeing much of anything. But if we take a look at the box art here, it's literally just, okay, we have logo. Me personally, and I know that there's a little bit less space here because they have to deal with the PlayStation 2 up at the top. But me personally, Silent Hill 3 logo, moving that up to the top. I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, the logo that I use in the thumbnail is like silent on top of hill. That feels a little bit more symbolic because then it's like hill shaped. But you move that logo up and then you put like the text right here. She's even got like the outer glow going on. Right alongside the character portrait, you can see the little bits of light to separate. Turn down the brightness a little bit. Literally just Heather. True. Put some text right here that's just HETHER. That's my style. And so realistically, I think I could have made it as a box artist in the early 2000s. Is there like a designated role for that? Does somebody get like commissioned and paid a lot of money, or do they just like slap some stuff together and then call it a day? Really not familiar with how box art's made. Horror game box artist? Oh yeah, specifically for the North American market. Hold on, literally any other one here. This one's cooler, and it's just like got the kind of griminess kicked up a notch. Let me put that one in there. Okay, wows. Look at that. I don't know which country got this one, whether it was Japan or the EU, or it says PAL up at the top. Isn't PAL the Europeans? They're very kind. I wish our rating system was called Buddy instead of what we have. I can't remember if PAL's the Europeans or the Japanese game stuff. But theirs is just a focus on Heather, but it's way grimier, it's way creepier. I think it's something similar with Silent Hill 2. Hold on. Where, oh no, that's the European. The Japanese box art, I just see that here as well. Hold on. I can grab that too. Unless this is lying to me, in which case that would be very sad. I'm trying to not replace it. Let me rename it. And I feel like this is a step down. Looks like more effort was put into that, or they just chose a spookier shot. More effort for sure. Spookier shot maybe, but it's literally just like a picture of her face, and they darkened the eyes like a little bit. Make some little nasty stuff on top of it. I mean, it does look like somebody spilled something on top of it. Nondescript fluid that you might find in a jar down on the bottom by the 15 and everything. But that just might be like, oh, it's like a little mark on the film. It's a mark on the film. But here is the Japanese box art, which is, hold on, that's way too big. I didn't know that these would be so varied in size. That must be a problem too. The Europeans are working with 2-inch tall boxes. But here's the Japanese one. I think it's less cool than the European box art, but like it's still better than the American one, because at least everything fits together. It's just like a screenshot of the game, not character slapped on, superimposed with the outer glow YouTube thumbnail, trying to get you to click on the video box art. And I do think it's similar for the other games too. And I mean, I think sadly the North American box art seems to be like the phase, not the phase, but like the style that ended up being the prominent version of the box arts. Tall boxes reminds you of PSP game cases. I've never owned a PSP. How tall can they be? Hold on. PSP game case. And by the way, not throwing it up, the Silent Hill 2, the original one, is significantly cooler box art than the North American Silent Hill 3 box art, just all along the things. Hold on, images. I mean, I see the box art, but now that I'm looking at it, I realize an issue is that I just don't have anything to base it off of for scale. But seeing the game inside of the case is maybe one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. It's like complete and total padding. Let me throw that in there. Look at that. There's so much surrounding this. It's completely useless. This is like just space for your air. Maybe like they had manuals and stuff that could fill the whole thing, but imagine like a full-sized box for a DS game. Switch games already feel kind of awkward with the taller box because of that. PSP game case is similar to the Nintendo Switch case. Oh, okay. So the PSP case is slightly less embarrassing than the Switch game because at least there's a little bit more space being taken by what's important. But Switch games are like, you have that tiny little cartridge inside. It'd be like if they packed like a dog treat in the entire like normal bag of them, because you know you eat it and neither of them taste particularly good. Game boxes feel like such a waste of space without the guidebook. That's true too. I miss the manuals, but then again, I don't really buy too many physical games now anyway because I switched to PC, and PC does not get any of the physical treatment. I've realized how annoying it is that disk drives got phased out of PCs because I've started watching things on Blu-ray, so I had to go and revive the old PS4 Pro. That way I could have something to watch stuff on. The correct way to remove the PSP UMD disc is to push the right side of the disc to pop it out. Oh, I didn't even notice. There's no thing in the middle. You don't depress it and then it's like, it looks like it is thicker on the bottom, so I assume that's where you're pushing on it. Found that out after reading your Gran Turismo PSP model. Hey, better late than never, right? We learned something new every day. At least the DS boxes were correct sizes. That's true. The DS box, I think, is like a work of art. It looks like ugly next to a bunch of other cases, but I think uniformity is kind of out of style anyway whenever you're throwing everything on a shelf. Because then really you're just storing it wrong and you're gonna have like flared edges on the end of your books, right? Which maybe there's like a similar case for games. I don't know. It's funny because I said case. There's Blu-ray drives for the PC. I know, but there's like difficulty with that where it's like which ones are good, which ones can read these discs. I had to learn about this with Holland the hard way about certain like Blu-rays being region locked. That was a shock to me. He had to like download a list of movies and the Blu-ray didn't work in the Blu-ray drive that he had bought for his PC. The right side is where the disc is exposed, so it's the thinnest side of the disc to aid popping it out. This would probably make so much more sense if I could visually see it, but I am trying to imagine it. Lately I've been going through Twin Peaks. Finally got it on Blu-ray, Twin Peaks Z2A, and that box, I imagine the original box, because turns out it was originally limited to 25,000 copies of it, I want to say, but it came with a whole ton of special stuff. It had a special box and everything. And then I want to say sometime last year, they started making them just like a standard edition. I got the standard edition, and the standard edition, whenever I got it, I realized, oh, this box sucks. They did the thing where you can't push in the middle, and so you're just trying to grip at the disc and like rip it in half to get it out of the box. And it feels terrible because every time you're going at it, you're like, this time it's gonna do it. And they're all stacked on top of each other. It's the stair diagram where the stairs go up onto the stairs and they go down below the stairs, but then they go up on the stairs and then down the stairs. It's that optical illusion, just in disc form. I had to go through the inception of Blu-ray boxes to get my Twin Peaks: The Return Disc 3 into my PS4. Not the PSP, they have no region lock except UMD movie for some reason. It has to be protected. UMD, I imagine, is what their discs were called. But okay. Sorry for the tangent. Today, Silent Hill 3. I was thinking about getting a different horror game and trying that because I kind of really do want to try it. But I'm gonna hold off until I get some news. I went to a job interview, so maybe I'll be employed again. And if that happens, then I will be... Oh no, not loading complete. I don't want to go back there. Hold on. How long until the room? Probably like almost immediately after I beat this game, to be honest. Can you imagine if I saved over it? If I save, oh, turn off the PSP box is a good call. Oh, that's a great call, actually. You don't want to look at that for the entirety of the stream. Really, I was doing it for you. What the? Hold on. Oh, I need to turn off Steam. Crazy things are happening right now. Where's that at? I moved Steam because Monster Hunter Wilds is hellspawned to my PC, and ever since then, on my taskbar, it just appears as oh, there we go. It just appears as a page. Do I need to restart the game? I might need to restart the game now. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. We have to restart. Oh wait, what if I just try unplugging and plugging back in the controller? But ever since Monster Hunter Wilds, the thing has been. Nope, that didn't work. We're restarting the game because I refuse to play on keyboard and mouse. Even though, like, really, the experience would be just... I feel like I would... Did you break it already? Maybe a little bit. Welcome, Showbidium. I don't know necessarily if it was broken, per se, or if it just didn't work the way that I wanted it. Oh, wait. I forgot. I have to use a different program to apply the thing to the... I have to apply the controller to the game, and then whenever the controller is applied, then I can play the game. Does that make any sense? Where's that at? It might just be in downloads, to be honest. I had saved DaVinci Resolve on my computer's DaVinci, and I had forgotten about that entirely. Hold on, where is this saved? Maybe did I name it controller? It's always possible. This is embarrassing. I've played Silent Hill 3 twice on this channel now. We're 2 for 2 for technical issues, which should be impressive. I don't know what the third will be. Honestly, I also forgot to do this where there was an audio fix for the game that I was supposed to go in and install and do, X input, that's what it's called, and install to get everything sounding better, because once we get into the game, you'll notice that some of the enemies sound like they are directly inside of your ears and making everything ring very loudly. I had the ability to fix that. I forgot to do so, and then I got too lazy to do so. It's the natural streamer's dilemma of anything that takes longer than a minute and a half is too much effort to get working in the first place. Because then once you have to start getting it working, then you have to live within your mind. And there's nothing scarier than something that's happening inside of your mind, right? Except for, is this it? There's no way. I didn't just use it from within here, right? Let me... X input. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. It's right there. I just like didn't click on it. Target program. That one. Yes. Apply. Yes. Successful application. Thank you. But the problem is that I don't know if everything is set the way that it's supposed to be set, so I guess I can check that as well real fast. Well, I don't remember what it's supposed to be set to, so I'm just going to assume that it's set correctly, and then I can complain if it doesn't work from there. Perfect. Look at that. That's how you get everything going. Not a real PC gamer, not playing on keyboard and mouse. I like playing on, well, I like playing on controller a lot more than I like playing on keyboard and mouse, just generally. I'm a rumble enjoyer. I like the vibrations on the control. Oh, I forgot. We got set back, right? Oh, I got run over by a train. that I found my way through the maze and it was confusing. I remember. How do I control? I'm starting to get confused again because the controls for Silent Hill 1 and 2 were different. You do not remember the train? I got run over by a train before the end of last stream, and it messed things up because don't I have to go to, like, where do I have to go? Can I see that sign? Hazel Street? Hazel Street's not right? I don't think it is. I like trains. True. Living... Ooh. Row of phone booths, but they're all broken. Then what was that? It just rang. Stash or trash? I'll be coming back for it later, don't worry. Fruity Rogue. Nothing like a haunted train station to advertise your cosmetic products. Well, I guess the idea is that it wasn't haunted the whole time, right? When did Silent Hill become New York? Silent Hill is, like, deceptively huge. Not gonna lie to you. Like, it lies, not lies, but it definitely deceives you about its small town vibe, because you look at the map and it is massive. It goes all the way around the lake. It has its own amusement park. It has its own resort. It has its own... Well, I mean... That's really all you need to be massive. I couldn't keep listing locations because then it would have been stupid beyond, like, it has its own mall, which usually now is like a big thing. But then it was about to go into, it has its own hospital, it has its own schools, which is not really that exciting, to be completely honest with you. Hold on, she told me where I needed to go whenever I looked at the map. Still know my way home. I'm in Bergen Street at platform 3. If only I could see, like, lines. Oh, here we are. And there were evil dogs at the bottom. Silent Hill's a city, state, nation. Absolutely. That's exactly what I was thinking. City, state, nation, where you do quests for them and then they aid you in war. Bergen Street is down. What'd you just call me? Convenient that you saved right next to the directions to where you need to go? The directions are everywhere, to be honest. I didn't see this. I don't think I did. I read this a long time ago. It's a nothing little occult magazine. Seemed like a bunch of crap to me. It's not so bad if you just read it for fun, though. The souls of those who died suddenly by suicide or accident don't realize they're dead. Sometimes they stay put and haunt that particular place. These spirits have lost their human senses and memories and only... Whenever you're sight reading, it's very hard to tell where the rhythm of things is supposed to be, because this is a long sentence. Usually you can just go by the punctuation. Comma, short little stop, semicolon, slightly longer stop, dash, slightly longer stop, period, full stop, you can breathe. But in a longer sentence, you have to stop somewhere to get the flow going, but you don't know where that flow is going to be if you haven't read it before. You just see the and you're like, oh, a comma's supposed to be here, so I can take a quick little breath. But then you break up the entire sentence into like 4 different smaller clauses that make 0 sense, and it feels completely unnatural and like you've never spoken the language before, and it bothers me every time I do it. Maybe I just need to, like, every time I go in to read something, a massive breath. That way I can go at it all in one go until I see the period that has granted me permission to breathe. If it didn't have a period at all, then I suppose I would just have to suffocate and die. E just happens to be right next to W, my bad. Whatever you say. Sounds like they have a pocket dimension, or that architect from SCP. Well, I mean, living in Silent Hill almost feels like living within 3 pocket dimensions. It seems like, excuse me. So I don't think you're that wrong, because if you're here whenever the town decides to be evil, or the people within the town decide to be evil, or whenever you decide to be evil, you go from, oh, Silent Hill, the city that you live in, to, oh, Silent Hill, the city that is the other world, or, ooh, Silent Hill, the city with the giant void below the ground, or ooh, Silent Hill, the city that is slightly more difficult to see in than most, and with that difficulty to see is more difficulty to live in because there's monsters that want to kill you. These spirits have lost their human senses and memories and can only keep replaying the pain and sadness of the moment they died. Diavolo. The pain can get so bad that they turn to humans for salvation, or they begrudge humans their lives. What? Begrudge humans their lives. The pain can get so bad that they turn to humans for salvation, or they begrudge humans their lives. Or they begrudge humans their lives. Their lives? Or they begrudge humans their lives. The pain can get so bad that they turn to humans for salvation, or they begrudge the humans their lives. They begrudge the humans their lives. I don't know what this means. And I don't know if this is me not understanding something thing, or if there's something wrong here. Can get so bad that they turn to humans for salvation, or they begrudge humans their lives. For their lives? They begrudge the humans for their lives? That lives? They begrudge humans that lives? They begrudge humans for their lives. The pain can get so bad that they turn to humans for salvation, or they begrudge humans their lives. At such times, they can possess humans. So, begrudging leads to possession of humans. That's why the nurses in Silent Hill 1 had little flesh marbles on their backs that they were hunched over and upset. I think something is wrong, maybe. Oh, that's the expert world building of Silent Hill. You come into the town, you see the fog and the snow, maybe a little bit of blood, and you get the eerie sense that something has gone horrifically wrong. But in reality, you are correct. I mean, you've been taken to another dimension, and horrific things happen there, and you have to self-reflect if your name is James. Places known as famous suicide spots or high accident areas are often to blame. Oh, okay. So, the resort town Silent Hill, also famous suicide spot Silent Hill, attracts a certain locale, and then horrible things happen. You should be careful when approaching such locations, especially on the day or at the time of the death occurred. That is, if you don't want it to happen to you too. Well, ideally not. This is how people talk about national parks. Like, well, then Bigfoot's going to emerge from the trees, and it's happened to thousands of people before, all within the national park system, so I wouldn't risk it. Is this where all the freaky dogs were? Hazel Street. Wait, where am I supposed to go? North End, Powell Garden. This is not right. And if I jump down there, I feel like I'm gonna get crushed by a train. There's no dogs here. There should be dogs here. I heard a sound in the distance. Maybe that's a sign that a train will fly by. I thought that was a... Ooh. Somebody left their first aid kit on the bench. Don't want to forget that on the subway. Or in a subway. Make the wrong sandwich and you might have some kind of parasitic being inside of you. Hold on, let me check the Hazel Street Concourse El Renata College. I hope that a serious portion of this game is not going to be navigation. Because if it is, and by navigation, I mean metro navigation. If it is, there's going to be a real problem for me. Hold on. Bergen Street. Can I Can I get high enough? No. I think Bergen Street is over here. North End? Is this where I came from? Bergen Street. Oh, okay. It only took like half an hour of running around vaguely looking for things. There's something unique about an empty train station. I want to keep calling it subway, and then I want to say subway station, but that sounds uniquely wrong, and I can't really place my finger on why. There's gonna be evil dogs right here. Yeah, I knew it. So, do I just have to wait for the train to show up, or I don't have a map? That's cool. Let's just turn off the light and let the dogs enjoy their own company. What kind of weaponry do I have nowadays? Do I have a shotgun? No, just a steel pipe. Well, you know, I did what I can. Don't turn back on the light. There's the music. We just now recognize... What if that's not music? It's like the things, what are they called? Wheels? Wheels scraping along the ground? That's kind of what I'm imagining at this point. Stash your trash? I think it's catchy. That's gonna be our way to fix the environment. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Miss Frizz takes you into the recycling plant. Stash your trash at work. Oh. You don't want to fight me. I have a metal pipe. Are they coming at me? There we are. Right out of the sky. That's impressive aim. Oh, this was actually, like, so much better than the switchblade against these, dogs, believe it or not. Well, there's one. I don't know what's gonna call in the train, because clearly it's not just waiting. I don't think. Ooh, you see that? The International Peace Blennial? That's the world that we're fighting for, so those little white doves can exist. Kind of want to turn on the light, but I also don't want to have to fight them. Why don't they get run over by a train? It feels ridiculously unfair. Can that climb? I don't think it can. In that case, I will fight this dog with, murderous intent. Where'd you go? Don't run from me. Oh, pretty soon it's gonna be me running from you. Until I get the timing down. There's nothing that you can do about it. I was afraid whenever the thing bounced a little bit that we're gonna get like Dark Souls, where your giant 20-foot long halberd bounces off the wall, but the enemy's giant 20-foot long halberd does not receive the same treatment. Normally, you wait 5 minutes for the train in real life. There's that 5-minute rule again, huh? It seems like it's pretty consistent. 5 minutes before the train gets there, you arrive. And that's seen as normal. But I guess to be fair, if you get there 5 minutes after the train arrives, then there's probably gonna be a problem. So the 5 minutes later there's kind of cut out. But I don't know, how strict are trains in America? I really don't know. I live in the middle of Texas. We don't really have those here. Dying breed. It's a lot. Silent Hill with Dark Souls combat sounds like an interesting concept. You know, people are saying that Silent Hill F is only gonna have melee weapons. So maybe there's a shot. I kind of doubt it. Can you imagine playing one of these characters where they're rolling around like a champion, dodging everything? 5 minutes wait time or normal for subways, metros. So the 5 minutes after rings true even for the subway world. In that case, I was not late for stream. The 1 minute that I was late really is just a grace period that everyone's allowed. Can I jump to the other side? What does that say over there? That just says Hazel Street still. So am I just at... No, this says Bergen Street. Do I have to clear the way for this? Or what if I, Can I read this? No. It looks so readable. It's a bright yellow. Calling my name directly to it. It's locked. Do I need to, like, walk around? Okay. So if you walk past a certain point, then you get hit by a train. Game over. What is this supposed to be on? Is this like a skin that I'm looking at? Freaky game over screens. That is one thing that I miss. I really like the beginning of a game where it's like, oh, violence. You don't want people to look at this violence. Where it's like the warning. And I also like freaky game over screens. I feel like a lot of game over screens now, they fit the just modern aesthetic a little too well. Where they need to be a little bit more gross and disgusting. Which I guess, to be honest, like, things are getting better on that front. Where Leon's deaths and stuff look disgusting and... Where am I? Look disgusting in the remake of 4. Which one am I supposed to go down? Does it matter? I have no idea. We'll just keep going forward. This is where I'm supposed to go. Let's try going down the other way. And see if there's anything down here. Is this where I was for the free stuff? No, it was not. This is also for Bergen Street. Okay, well that's interesting. Let's see. Danger? Can I just stand down here for as long as I want? Maybe it's not a time thing. Final Destination is getting a new movie. Is this a real thing? Or, like, are you saying that because of something that happened? When was the last Final Destination? It's oddly... Ooh, here's my point. We could... And by the way, I could not climb over this. Is there an opening somewhere? A gap? Maybe? Probably not. Let's see if we get hit by a train. Don't know, it could be an AI slot movie trailer. Well, usually, yeah, if you walk past the barrier, you get hit by a train guaranteed. They need a train counter. At this point, Heather has died to 3 different trains. The AI slop has begun to take over. It's weird. I actually have never seen a Final Destination movie, but it has affected me more than it should have for something that I haven't seen, where I am one of the people that have been greatly affected by sitting behind semi-trucks with big things on the back of them that might be log-shaped. And so I avoid them entirely. Whenever I see a semi on the road, I tend to go into the fast lane and immediately try to pass it as quickly as I possibly can. We're talking about hitting the gas and speeding up to like 20 miles over what they're doing to get by as quick as possible. But there's like certain superstition ones. There's like certain phobias that have gotten to me. And I'm not proud to admit that I was one of the people that I was genuinely unsettled by like the posts as a kid. The posts that you'd see like in forums and stuff that would be like, repost this 5 times or else your entire family is going to die. And obviously I knew that my entire family was not going to die, and I wouldn't repost it. I knew that my entire family was not going to die, but there was always the, but what if? What if my entire family does die and it's gonna be like all my fault for letting that happen because I didn't repost the thing? But then I would also spread it. So really I was kind of like a martyr, where by not spreading the thing, I was putting my own family up at risk, just so that 5 other people wouldn't have their families ruined. People should be thanking me. Playing with fate. That's what it actually was, because there's always like that. It's a super small, like 0.001% chance, but there's always the chance that my family does just immediately combust after not seeing the thing. And so I don't know how the superstition didn't completely take over for me, because I was for sure believing some nonsense on some level. Go and read some conspiracy books. I think we just swing wildly until we make contact. This is a valid strategy of self-defense. It's called the windmill. I don't know how like those first 3 hits didn't hit. You should not have the time to do that. Hold on. Got in an awkward spot here. Supplies. I forgot that they're different. Call it the Combine. Combine's what is that, a Half-Life thing? I don't get it. There's just no way. That is hitting. Goig Home. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been doing the whole time. How do I run? I suck. I suck. Oh, there we are. The master. Talking about farm equipment? Sorry, I don't know my farm equipment whatsoever. What's a combine? Is that even a Half-Life thing? What are the guys in Half-Life called? They are! I knew it. I've only played like 2 hours of Half-Life 2. I feel like I deserve a little gold medal for that. But maybe it's also a problem where I really need to touch some grass. If we're talking about combine farm equipment and I have no idea what we're talking... Oh! I see what you're getting at. I'm catching what you're throwing at me. I'm laying what you're putting down. It's mildly embarrassing. I live in the middle of nowhere. I feel like it comes with the territory that I should know what each vague farm equipment is named. So this is locked, which probably just means that I have to find a key for it, right? Instead of killing every dog that has ever entered New York. Or Silent Hill, forgive me. I decided that the naming and thumbnail conventions for the stream were going to be a little different. Mainly because, hold on, I have an idea. What if I shoot the dog? That wasn't the original idea, but I've decided that I'm okay with that now. I am so much tighter on ammo than like I usually am in one of these games. You come here. Usually by like this point I have about 74 things of ammo. Okay. If he did not go down within the 7 bullets, I was gonna freak out, because that would have meant that the iron pipe was more efficient than a gun. Look, I've cleared the way for you, train. I've cleared the way. So now you can come. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Be not afraid. I took care of everything that you could ever have to possibly worry about. So, do I have to call you in? I'll call you in if I have to. I prefer not to use the phone. But I will if I need to. There used to genuinely be a phone anxiety for me. And I don't know when I got over it, but whenever there was expectations of phone calls, it would be the kind of thing that would have me pacing a little bit. The phone is not the answer, unfortunately. I wonder how many endings there are to this game. I'm at that point where it's just like, I don't know. I know, like, shockingly little about Silent Hill 3. For it being what I assume the second most popular Silent Hill game, I feel like I hear surprisingly little discussion about it. Well, I bet Silent Hill 1's probably the second most popular, actually. So, what was this one called? Bergen. Bergen is over there. I keep almost, like, doxing, just not even doxing myself. That's nowhere near me. But I keep wanting to say, like, a real street name from Texas because it sounds vaguely familiar and it starts with a B. And I keep having to look at the sign to correct myself. How do I get this going? Door shut tight. Okay. How can somebody make the train go whenever you live in another dimension? This is unlocked. Is this where I came from? This is probably where I came from, right? Howl. Am I running slower? Oh, this is not where I came from. Oh, hey. I just got here. Oh, that's a lot. We might be okay to not do that. But really, to be honest with you, we probably have to, huh? He's right behind me, isn't he? I might turn around and try to find the free healing items that we had earlier. Because I don't know if I can do it without those. As unfortunate as that is. Where even am I? Did I go up or down for the healing items? I assume down, right? Am I here? A map would be really helpful, but Heather's too stubborn to pick up a map. I know the area too well. I'm not going to do this. You end up being one of the old people that refuse to use GPS. 30 minutes down the road, calling for help, saying, please, I'm by exit 45. I don't know where exit 45 is, and now you have to, like, pull up your own GPS to help them navigate their way out of their own mess that they created. Okay. I think this is... Yes. This is where the strange sentence was. Strange sentence equals, Oh! This is not what I... Hold on, we have to go... Let's go the other way. The other way didn't scream at me, and it also had health. If I were someone with a want to survive, I would possibly redirect myself towards this location instead of the one that screamed at me. But as the character in a horror product, we will be heading towards the one that screamed at me. It's what makes them so much happier. What is this? Just a cage with some cloth over it. Completely normal. Does this head to Bergen Street by chance? No, concourse. Close enough. I am assuming that this is going to be like a consistent go back into the metro, given how many little offshoots there are. Are those drinks or just parts of the bench? We can taste it to find out. There's nothing that you can't solve with your tongue. Is this just where I came up from? Wait, what? How is that true? Hold on. Let's read that. Cult magazine, yeah. Okay, I get the idea. But Didn't I go... Okay. And then if you run up this way... Does it all just link together? I thought that pillar was like a new wall, and I was gonna freak out. I felt a real sense of dread. But I made that one up myself, apparently. Yeah, it all just links the same way. I appreciate the stance. But there's a strange amount of leniency on moving left to right versus turning around. So you're here. I've killed dogs, so I guess I'll save. Wouldn't want to lose any of that helpful dog murder. I like the red flash, but it does a number on the eyes a little bit. It's like staring directly into the sun, but if the sun was going through like a supernova and you were actually witnessing the end of the universe as we know it. I do like this cat. Minmo. Growing strong and healthy. Look at its face. That's not a sign of strength and health, and I don't know what is. It's looking up to the sky. Good quality, good taste. Price down. Sandwich, cheers, coffee. Go where everyone knows your name. Die? I have this one. It can't function. Good. Hey, man! Really pushed me into the... This is like playing an old school Monster Hunter. I can't see. What are you looking at? Okay. I think they're this way. Oh! Yeah. And we... Where'd you go? Oh, perfect. You made a mistake. Is that the noise that it makes while writhing around? Oh, there's no way. And now it's gonna, like, get me in a loop. Oh, there's the timing. There we are. Now we have it. It's cool when I do it, but it's bad whenever it's done to me. It's unfair. How many did you make? I guess like they can go 7 at a time, huh? Let's do a quick heal before I embarrass myself too much. Look, the violence has to stop. Oh, there we are. No, not the time to get tired, man. You're in combat. The adrenaline should be fueling you right now, Heather. Oh, no. I don't know how to time it. I can't pause even while, readied for war. You have to let all guard down. Okay. Hey, if that's what you want to do, I have no problem. Unfortunately, it's not what you want to do. Okay, good. Good. I think this should probably take it down. Some safety kicks for good measure. You never want to leave a job undone. Go all the way. Oh, hold on. This one... I guess this is a good way to not get hit by the train. We're in a perpetual state of the train not showing up, but showing up as soon as you want to leave. And also murdering you in the process. What was that? Was that from this? Path is blocked with trash. I can't go through here. That means that there's more monsters down here, right? What makes that noise? Is it the big guys? Oh no. Sounded otherworldly. I don't know if this is the way back to your apartment. It's weird whenever you get, like, scared. I don't know what the feeling is. But whenever there's, like, real dread from a game or a movie or whatnot, The way, I mean, obviously you can identify it, but I feel it in my toes. And I don't know if that's like a normal feeling for most people where it like spawns from, but I get like a tingling in the toes where I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm feeling real dread right now because I feel something like at the tips of the toes. I don't know if that's where nerves are or something, but it gets me. What am I looking at? I can't see. Oh. Hold on, free stuff. No, I don't care about the trash. That's ammo. Right there. This is a lot of garbage. Oh, that's a body. Someone's sleeping here? All this red stuff around here is blood. This guy's not sleeping. Why am I not the least bit surprised? I think that nightmare's numbed my senses a little. Do we... Heather can't tell that this is, well, I guess she's, like, confused. What is reality? She's become numbed to it all. 11 bullets. I would love to say that it's game-changing, but I really am not sure that it is. Should be 25. I want to go back to the puzzles instead of the maze. Okay, same spot. I think there was a... Yeah. Different staircase. I was worried this was just going to be another dead end. Hoping for the best here, where it's, ooh, another dead end. Oh, but a key, actually. I got a nutcracker. Is it Christmas already? Path is blocked with trash. I can't go through here. No kidding. Nasty Bagel, welcome back. What up? I froze. I froze completely and totally. What up, boy? I don't work Sundays anymore. That's why you haven't been around. Fair enough. Oh. I hope that... Sorry, I'm getting mauled by dogs. Oh, I'm just gonna run away, I think, actually. We'll just go upstairs and call it that. No reason to try to fight them. I hope the new schedule is treating you well. I was gone myself for a good long time. I'm glad to see you back in chat, though. From the, like, all the way back. Can I just use the nutcracker on this, or do I have to... All the way back from, like, the Jet Set radio streams. That was the last things that I had streamed before taking vacation to Japan. Getting new job stuff. And just not having time for anything. But now, I have time for stuff again, and things are back. Notice it's good to take breaks. I do agree with that. Whenever I came back to the streaming, I feel like it has Ooh, nutcracker. If I've seen anything that needs nut cracking, it's this. It reinvigorated something, and I feel like now there's like a little bit more ease with the focus. There we are. Okay. This actual train this time. We don't just have to get run over. I was imagining that I was gonna see like an opening on the side and we'd have to walk through anyway. Glad to see that that's not the case. Is this to the other side? I imagine. Because this is to Bergen, right? That's down. Hold on. Was that a opening there? No, I don't think so. I was imagining things. It gets to your head, Silent Hill. Ooh, should I go down or onto the train first? I imagine the train is going to be like first stop to the apartment. I don't like that. Clicking. I don't know if it's going to be one of those things where you get on the train and it immediately shuts the door. Or what. But down should probably be what I check out first. No, we're going to get on the train and it's going to say that the train's not going to work. You have to go downstairs into the depths of oblivion. So we'll check the train first. That's my prediction. Oh, shotgun shells. That's comforting. Door shut tight, won't open at all. I mean, I guess that would have just been the door too. Nowhere. Okay. Gift wrap box. Could it be a birthday present? Oh, I guess not. Nobody I know would give me something this gross. But I'll take it anyway. It should come in handy against the monsters. She is so much wittier than some of the other protagonists that it feels kind of insane. She's actually like cracking jokes to herself and stuff. Everybody else was miserable all the time. And I mean, I guess to be fair, they had their reasons to be miserable. I almost missed this because I was... Oh, that would have been awful, playing... Look, you gave me the weapon for a reason, so I guess I'll make use of it if you insist. I won't say no. Is that flesh? What is that? That's a big guy. I'm just gonna, like, go past him if he doesn't mind. I have no interest in seeing him stand. Hopefully there's a save down here. Because it's been a little while at this point. Where am I? I'm still headed to Bergen, right? But Bergen's been blocked off by everything in existence. Just a fire door. Of course it is. Navigating without a map has been one of the biggest anxiety makers of the whole thing. Feel like I can't even get the oh, Bergen. Okay. What was that behind me then? St. Renata College. Well, we can see what's down here. If there's anything too big, I'm immediately turning around. But curiosity never hurt anyone. Except cats. Ooh, and dogs. Oh, there we are. Oh, it takes so long. Come to me? Oh, there we are. 3 bullets is actually quite a bit. I'm surprised. Okay. 1 dog down. Can we see out over there? Probably no reason to even go over there. Can't really make much headway along the way. Concourse. Locked. Okay. I did not mean to do that. I have no interest in hopping on train tracks until I find a safe spot. It would be tragic to get run over by a train right now. I mean, it's tragic to get run over by a train at most points, to be honest with you. Does this go anywhere? Shut tight. Okay. I figured. Bernard, Bergen? Bergen it is. Let's reload. Vague B name it is. Is this our real train? I don't want to walk anywhere. Hold on, there has to be a better way. I guess like this sign has been like the grate here unlocked. Oh. Where's this? Oh, we can save. Safety. Now it doesn't matter if I get run over by a train. I can just respawn. Make use of our abilities. I assume I was supposed to go up, right? And then to the left? I think? No? Is this not right? Maybe to the left here? Yes, okay, okay. I'm starting to get the hang of my, strange map-based predicament. I honestly thought it would take a little bit longer than this. Realizing how much I take those things for granted really should make more time to appreciate the little things. Stop and smell my paper-based roses. Would mean a whole lot to me right now. There we go, but this just says that it's going to North End, which is kind of odd. Can we go over there? Oh, I see. We fought something over there before. There's a dead dog. Is that the one that spawned new dead dogs? Let's see. Well, first, gonna jump over that. And of course the answer... Ooh! Lock is broken, can't open the door. There's a dog. And I'm gonna get hit by a train. Oh! Is that our 4th train down? Game over. A unique form of, I'm not gonna say that. It's just... I was gonna say training, but it doesn't make sense. And it's probably the worst possible thing that I could say. So if the lock's broken and I can't run... Oh, I must have to run backward. Like, actually. I think they're tricking me. They've trained me into believing that one thing must be true. Oh, but then the other way is just down this way, and if we walk past this way, then we just, like, die. Is there a, maybe once we beat the dog or whatever. Is he down this way? Can I get a jump on him? I don't think I can, no. So he spawns in. Senses our slight discomfort, pain, suffering. We bring him on ourselves. I know you're here. Didn't I see a dog? Yes. Oh, the train's coming. I heard it. I heard it. Get up! Ugh. Oh, I did. Okay. I thought I had failed. Instead, it ran over 2 dogs instead of Heather this time. Completely safe. Go ahead and get on. This one's not open for me, or... Is it open on the other side? It must be. I don't know where at, because we've run like a mile's worth of train. By now. Can I not go in? Like anywhere? Are we not alarmed by this? Give me something to work with, Heather. Please, I beg of you. I must have ran directly past an open door. There's no other explanation. No. No open doors. Just haunting music. Really helps build the vibe. To train, but you aren't a part of its load. You have not been invited onto the train. This is because Heather is an outcast. It's symbolic. We'll just, I guess we go down the other way? Is it because there's the one right behind, right? Guess you go on the other side of the train? Maybe. I'm gonna try this one. And we'll see if that works. There's the weird trailing on the light. Oh, here we are, I think. Ah, yeah, you just have to start at the very back. Other side would have been insane. Yeah, sorry, Heather. You're going directly to your apartment. I mean, I would take the... Well, maybe not. If this ends up being Hell Train, then it's going to be one of the scariest things ever, and it looks like it's Hell Train. Great. Newspaper on the floor, it's nothing but garbage. Well, I mean, you make do with what you have. Just sit and enjoy the ride, I think. Boring old tabloid. Symbols drawn on the floor, hoping I don't get cursed just by stepping on it. I think you would have been cursed a long time ago by now. In the train, in the train. The locations in this game are actually, like, interesting. I like it. Magazine on the floor doesn't look very useful. Nothing looks useful. Getting flashbacks to, oh, hold on. Resident Evil 0. Where, like, the coolest part of that game, like, by far, was the train segment. And it wasn't even close. Okay. We can hit multiple with the pipe. I would maybe go as far as to say with Resident Evil 0 that the only good part of that game was the train. I hate these things. I wonder, like, why they look like that. It's like a fish with a little hole at the front. I guess it is kind of like Kazooie. It's strange. Definitely preferred some zombies versus the abominations that appeared in this train, though. Zombies at least have a little bit of basis, and then a giant scorpion really doesn't stick with my dreams for... Oh, he's big. He's big, but with the same weakness. Take that. Sorry, buddy. Size here doesn't matter. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter, so nothing you do will be able to faze me. Other than I wish I was playing a lot of Monster Hunter, but after about 20 minutes on Monster Hunter Wilds, my game tends to crash. So less Monster Hunter than I wish I could be playing. Really hoping that the title update fixes it for me. An empty juice can, just another piece of trash. But it's atmosphere building trash. First aid kit, shotgun shells, newspaper on the floor, but the piece of the train, we could take that. Is my shotgun all full and taken care of? Not quite. I assume like it's doing this to encourage me to use the shotgun. For now, we'll stick with this because nothing we've had thus far has required a gun. But I maybe a big fat guy. We did see one of those earlier. I just decided to not interact with it. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling in my toes again. It spread through. Oh, that's a big fat guy. If I've ever seen one. I don't need the frontal view of Heather, thank you. Hey, buddy. We could, like, stay like this. I really don't mind. You could unload your feelings to me. I feel like this is a movie. The Whale. That's Brendan Fraser right there. Sat immobile. Let me... Ooh. He's probably not immobile, to be honest with you. And the hands look hard. Hey there, buddy. He doesn't do much. Oh. He does stuff. He looks disgusting. Oh. He can do damage off the floor. I don't know if he's actually hitting. How do I know if he's down? How do I know if that's hitting me? I guess Heather would probably, like, make some kind of motion. But it does look like I've taken damage. I just don't know if that's from him or from earlier. Go ahead. Get up. The strange blood pus pores with the strange blood nipples make a interesting combination. You just have to kick him in the nuts repeatedly. I think it's done. Okay. So if you timed it well enough, then you could just kick and he deflated. Whoa. Well, I guess blood was what was filling him up. We'll just try to go for the knockdown on the next one. The enemies are so much spongier in this game, which I guess makes sense. It makes them a whole lot more threatening than Silent Hill 2's enemies were kind of wet noodles sometimes. Okay. We looking at being back at the apartment or being at a boss fight? Because I would love it if it was just back at the apartment. Maybe we'll get a prototype to Silent Hill 4, The Room. Just in Heather's apartment. But by whom and why does my head feel like someone's groping around inside of it? Most interesting word choice left by a video game. I guess it should. Dragon? Oh, that's sick. Speaking of Jet Set Radio. Have that be our little custom graffiti. Coolest thing of all time. Mythical creature. There's certain mythical creatures that would like work well as high school mascots to base around your like entire small town over, but certain ones that definitely do not. I think Dragon kind of works. For sure works for a middle school's mascot. I think works for a high school's mascot. There's certain ones that definitely should be off limits. Where if you're naming like your mascot the unicorn, it really doesn't work. You have to have like a certain aura to the mascot. To where like most real animals work. Beavers has a vibe. Otters has a vibe. Tigers for sure has a vibe, but it's a little generic. Oh, that's a big guy. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a big guy as in a fat guy or a big guy as in a big guy. I think Dragon's a little too powerful for a high school mascot. That's fine though. Like powerful is what you want. Then you like base all your town's merch around a dragon, and you're making money. So much money. Hold on, mosquito. I'm making sure the job is done. Unicorn, it doesn't have a wide enough appeal, and also I feel like it's hard to pull off. Lock is broken. Okay, that's cool. So we have to leave me be. Thank you. I feel like I was probably hurt. I really wasn't. Okay. We're fine. Fat guy or big guy? Little guy. Dragonfly? I think that that's kind of sick, to be honest. Like, whenever you go camping, at least whenever I go camping, or like just out on the lake, whatever, it's always like, oh, dragonfly, and then you just kind of look at it and admire it. As far as insects go, I think that's one of the coolest ones that you can choose. And now, obviously, you can choose like a bee or something, because that has universal appeal. It's aggressive. People hate them. I mean, it's like less appeal and more just like, okay, you'll have your power if you go by the bee. I think Dragonfly almost carries some of the mysticality of the dragon, but while staying more grounded. So just for that alone, it honestly might fly itself up to being above where the dragon stands as far as mascot opportunities go. Which feels almost counterintuitive, because like obviously it's not beating a dragon in a hand-to-hand fight. But maybe that's not just like the only qualifier. Like a ooh, I think dinosaurs are untapped potential. Like the have your mascot be the Tyrannosaurus or the Raptor or something. It's more flamboyant than competitive. I guess so, but like that style, you know? Like it carries style. And maybe like the flamboyant style almost like propels it forward. Because it's there, it's in your face, it looks cool. Ooh, I guess in that vein, like a praying mantis could work too, because that's stylish, but it's also competitive. To where like whenever they're doing their thing, they look like interesting and elegant and stuff, but then also it's going to bite your head off, kind of thing. Did we just loop back? This is a maze. Oh man, where did I come from? I think I went left. This is locked. And I went through here, and then this is where a dead guy is. And then through here there's nothing. And then I go through the door, and then I have to go straight. So I should have held left. One of the bosses in MGS4. Let's just put the entirety of Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots as our high school mascot. Why, man? Is this where I... Oh, man. I went the wrong way. Oh, it's fine because I know how to dodge like no one else can. I hate that thing. Makes the worst sounds. So this is the door that I had not gone in. Ooh. More, cavey. Okay. Once you get a hit on the kazoo, it really does simplify things. To make an octopus a mascot? Octopus works. I know we were talking like Metal Gear Solid 4. But I think that also just like works by itself as a mascot. Because they're freaky. And it's weird because that has me thinking in the vein of just underwater creatures as it is. I think most of them qualify, even ones that you wouldn't necessarily expect, because like they, by nature of being underwater creatures, are scary. So like I learned recently in a short that scallops have like 200 eyes, and it showed the 200 eyes, and it was kind of freaky, and they can also swim and stuff. So I think a scallop would make a good mascot. Just show like the different eyes and things and give it like some sharp teeth in between, and you've got yourself like a prime threatening creature. And it's weird that I... Why'd you do that? Sometimes these things make some... Did I pick up a mace? A morning star? A maul. Like a big pointy hammer. It's super heavy, but at least it's got some oomph. That's more than oomph, Heather. You just found a maul. Oh, this is like the great knife, but like faster? We'll see how much oomph that gives. There's a toolbox here, but there's nothing really useful inside. But I learned that from a YouTube short, and it was from the strangest little account where it makes these informational little videos about animals, and it comes along with like the musical cues and whatnot that you would expect from like a PBS little documentary where it says something like interesting and it goes like and it prompts like an eyebrow raise. But he only does the videos over like these weird animals, and so a lot of a map. I almost missed this. A lot of them just end up being scary and unsettling to look at, and then you pair that with the child like that prompts an eyebrow raise, and it unsettles you and sticks with you for like the rest of the day. Excuse me. Who's making medieval weapons in Silent Hill? You'd be surprised. Silent Hill had something going on. He is huge. That's a gold crown for sure. Gold crown Kazu. Don't turn around. There's no way that... Are you serious? What's the point of this? If it goes over their heads, it's a useless weapon. Hold on, man. I gotta change my loadout. Something that'll actually hit you. I guess it's good for the gold star Kazu, but like whenever they're this size, Heather does not know how to work with a medieval weapon. Oh, I can use it like a... Hold on. There's different combinations. If you hit all the buttons like at once, she does a jab. So does that mean I can do it with... I'll test it after this dude. Okay. I'll test it. It seems like I can change the direction. They really went forward with more dynamic combat. I'm surprised. Maybe I could do a little quarter circle and she'll shoot a fireball. Let's see. So we do this. Oh, an overhead slam. But like it takes so long that I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, you just have to back up a little. Like Soul Calibur? Exactly. Look at the big guys deflate so much that it's kind of funny. But look, if you queue up the attack on this... Oh, I messed it up. You queue up the attack. Big overhead strike. Oh, it's not about doing motions, actually. It's about just holding the button. I know there's a faster way in Silent Hill 1 to swing the sledgehammer, but it doesn't feel like that made it over. Which is unfortunate. I would love to be able to speed this thing up. I'm discovering so much about a game that's 22 years old. That's insane to say. It feels like good. Let me not go through here. Is there a save anywhere? I feel like there should be. Or... Oh, wait. I have a map now. I've been trained to, not look at this. Where did I come from? Okay, I think this is like all of the place. We marked it down for what we do know. Any, chance of a save point here? Ooh, a wine. Wine in a place like this, well, I suppose is dark and dry. Only one of the bottles is empty. I got a wine bottle. We could take the full ones too. Beef jerky. I don't know how to effectively use that beef jerky. It feels like a waste. Oh man. Okay. Oh, that's like an insta-kill. I came in too hot. There we are. Big ol' hit. I feel like this is just harder to control than the steel pipe. We might be going back to the tried and true. Okay. Oh, it for sure takes more hits with the steel pipe. But it's just more consistent. It's all about spacing. Ooh, unless you go in with the stab. In which case you can ignore it, spacing be damned. Use it like a spear. I mean, that's what made it so effective in 2. Just a concreted in wall, nothing to worry about here. But the basic answer to the question is no saves. You have been banned from saves. Is this where we came from? Yes. Spears have good reach. That's what made them great weapons. If you were a sword guy, how do you come in on spear guy without getting penetrated? I hate that sound so much. Okay. I think they're surprisingly easy to ignore, thankfully. Oh, the lights are on. Get behind them? That's true. If you are able to maneuver yourself to the backside of spear guy without getting penetrated, then you are in safe prime position to penetrate spear guy yourself. But getting behind them is like a unique difficulty in and of itself. Oh, is this... What the... I guess it's a loading screen? What did I just experience? Is that what people in 2003 were experiencing with each load? Should I be experiencing that? What was that? I guess that's the loading screen. Wow, okay. I'm glad that I haven't had to feel that one yet. Okay. You know, the random ambience in this game is always like at the forefront, and it always gets me. Brings in the little toe tingles more than I'd like to admit. Where am I running? We can run right, or we can run up. Up seems like it would go, like, out of the place, which is interesting. Oh, but up also doesn't exist. Okay, well, that simplifies the choice a lot. Stuff all over, but definitely nothing worth bringing along. I don't know, do we want to try one of those big steel pipes, Heather? It might make for a good melee weapon. Don't knock it till you try it. There is something above me. And I don't like it. Wasn't there I was afraid of the light creature in the mall. So that's kind of where my mind's going, to be honest with you. Really not adding much to the visibility. Very small door. Oh, okay. The bonus of these big guys is that they're so hard to miss. But, you know, whenever they're coming in at different angles, it's a little difficult with the tank controls. You don't even have to worry about getting behind. Is there something above me? Is it still, like, there? I just don't want to experience a scare from my light. Is it too much to ask? I don't know if the thumping is coming from the music or the ambience of the game. Oh, I guess we should check out the little rooms. There's probably... Not probably, but there might be a save somewhere inside of one of them. Wouldn't want to miss that. Ooh. Oh, a ladder into nothing. Much better. There's a hoist here, but how do I get it to work? This might be the fuel tank. There's nothing in it, though. We can put wine in it. Oh, that's probably why we have the bottle, huh? Get the fuel. What kind of machine is this? It looks like it doesn't work anymore. A broken one. And start saying things that you know people don't mean, but on repeat. It will be funny the 500th time. There's some kerosene left in the heater, looks like, if I had some sort of container. If only I had a container. How convenient that I do, but not in my supplies because it's empty. Oil-filled bottle. I sure we turn on the lights and like something explodes and we all die. Excuse me. Something scribbled all over the blackboard, but it's faded and hard to read. It doesn't look important anyway. Someday it is going to be important. Filled with junk. Okay. Just one of those daily rags. Nothing really useful written in it. There's got to be something useful written somewhere, please. I want useful information. I love reading. Underground passage. Passage to where? Surely the apartment, right? Okay. Just the little ones this time. And a slightly bigger one by the looks of things. They multiply. They always multiply. Okay. Put our little wine kerosene in here. Here, put kerosene in the fuel tank. Yes. I have no idea what this does. I have not fully explored the area, so I guess we'll see. Well, it pulleyed. What kind of generator uses kerosene? No idea. All the water's finally drained into the hole. It looks like I'll be able to get down there now if I can stand the smell. Well, I mean, might as well go down. We need to explore the rest of the area. Ooh. That looks like... Oh, okay, that's where the water went out. That's where the water gets drained out. We are of the same mind, Heather. It's incredible. How do you come to your conclusions like that? I thought I was the only one with the capability to do that kind of thought. Ideally, diesel would make sense. Kerosene, diesel, fuel, super plus. I don't know the difference between all the gases, other than their liquids. Nice, comfortable, strange staircase. Where am I? I do have a map here. I am honestly shocked. This is an extension of this, okay. I went through a ladder. There was honestly probably no way down, so this is just where I need to be. You know what? I'm fine with that. We're gonna hug the left from here on. That's how I handled the sewers in... Ooh. I didn't know that the Kezus could get more gold crown than they had already. Okay, we can hop up and down on these. There's no reason to go down there. Ooh, but we're hugging the left. So we're still going the right way. Ah, genius. It's a perfectly good strategy. I just struggle to get scared of these guys. They really don't do all that much. Now I would love it if one of... Look at how into the walk he is. You know that if he had arms, those things would be swinging. The head goes up and down so aggressively. What way do we think we have to go? There's a bunch of rooms to the left, and only one to the right. So I think my option, let them go to the right, and then I'll go to the left. It probably wants to take me through 45 rooms before I can clearly go through. Well, now this is a little awkward because big one is not in line with little one anymore. Ooh, here's our chance. I'm a genius. Okay. Oh, and that's a save too. I'm kind of on a roll right now. Health drink. Ooh. A big door. Danger, keep out. The little ham radio operation station. I have a feeling we're about to get into I don't want to say Resident Evil-y nonsense, but some kind of nonsense for sure. There have not been too many danger keep out signs with big metallic doors so far in Silent Hill. Ooh. I understand the danger sign. That's gnarly. Was this about to fall out from under? Oh no, it's so much worse. A little fleshticle. Really helps you sleep at night. Did I just die? Oh, I did. Okay. I do like the variety of deaths that this game has. Feels like a Resident Evil 4. I can die in so many different ways and they're all animated. There are documents on the floor that don't look like they have anything to do with me. But they've got today's date on them. That's weird. So all of this went down today. How do I, free myself? I can't see anything. It must be broken. How do I free myself of the fleshticle? The little octopus monster. That could be our high school mascot. Nice and comfortable to imagine. Hold on. You just have to run around these things, I think. Lock is broken. Never mind. It was a joke. Don't mind me. What do I have? I have... Oh, we're probably gonna have to go back. Can't imagine having anything for this. Can I, like, do anything in here? There's an outlet here. You can see the hands. There's something written on the wall. So we need something to plug into the outlet. Are we actually gonna, like, toaster this thing? Like, plug toaster into the outlet, throw it in kind of solution? I guess I need to run back. Unless there's anything in here, which I kind of doubt, unfortunately. Just a door. And a save point. Okay. Then we need to run out here. And then I want to say, was this where we had our two options? Oh, yes. Okay. I mean, oh no, but I'm wrong. That's fine. The other door is directly in front of. Hey. Shockingly simple. No complaints from me after the Shakespeare puzzle from last time. Am I gonna get stolen by the... What is that? Hold on. It looks like there's a face at the end of, like, a cone here. Is this one of the things that's been chasing us the whole time? What is that? Oh, I hate that. It does look like it's wearing a little flesh t-shirt. It's very strange. Okay. Little nice, comfortable room. Ampoule, handgun bullets. Garbage. Oh. It actually, we are going to toaster the thing. Oh, what a nice solution. I bet it's a broken clock. Is it right twice a day? It's from the sewer too. Apparently kerosene is used for jet fuel and have powered engines before, so a kerosene generator is plausible. Then that pulley That's a pulley that could take you to Canada. This is a recycling depot? Maybe. Okay, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. And it's gonna be somewhere in the sewer that I've just been the whole time. But I'm gonna jump into the water, just go forward. It's all I have to do. What about the radio? Is there a radio in here? There was a ham radio earlier. I don't know. They were doing some wicked sick in the head experiments in the recycling depot is all I know. It feels like we're in the sewer. It's gone. Okay. I'm gonna get snatched as soon as I leave this door. Horrific to think about. Okay. Look both ways. Can't see. Oh, dude. We can stay on the platform. That's great news. Actually. It was to the left. I remember that. I'm like a little survival horror master at this point. Saving my ammo. It feels like we actually have to in this game, which is so strange after the 300 bullets I had in Silent Hill 1 and 2. Danger, keep out. You're gonna rue the day that you messed with old Heather. Throwing a plugged-in dryer into your bathtub. You sicko. I can't believe it's a solution. It feels like just the pesticide or the little plant poison that you'd use on Plant 42. I'm drawing a lot of Resident Evil parallels today. What kind of valve could this be? If that is anything important, I'll just leave it alone for now. I bet we're going to need it to drain the water to join the thing. No screams, nothing dramatic. Maybe the monster doesn't have a mouth. Maybe it screams was that little... It did give a little... Ooh, minor discomfort. Can you blame it? Where am I at this point? I guess we go left. This looks... never mind. The drum is in the way. Move the drum. Roll it out of the way. Where do I... So, back... We hug left. Hold to it. That scares me every time. It's like cutting to a sawmill after a moment of silence. And it can cheat because it can fly. Oh, it's not coming to me. Okay. Lock is broken. Of course it is. Really? Covering the entire way? I must be headed the right direction. Where am I now? Nowhere that I can see. Oh, yes, it's right at the bottom. Perfect. Only going deeper. Maybe we'll see our little fleshy friend here. Oh, for sure, we're under him. I think anyway. Yeah, for sure. Oh, this is where the guy that we saw that moved is gonna be, actually. So he's gonna be nice and ready to kill me immediately. This is a boss fight? This is looking like a very big room. Did she look up? No? I'm imagining things. Can't get in, there's an iron gate blocking the way. Okay? Oh. Okay, not a boss fight. Actual fixed camera angle, though. That made me wildly uncomfortable. Here we are. A ladder. We can just leave. And nothing will go wrong. Oh, or is this actually the way out? This looks like manhole-sized. No? Yes? Where am I? Abandoned subway? I hiked one of these in Japan. Very interesting experience. but you know, it didn't have all the classic Silent Hill white wall up. Is that like fabric? Can you break the boxes? I don't think so. This isn't that type of game. And you break the boxes and you get red orbs, and then Heather can like start doing air combos. It's sick. Just wait until we unlock the Heather pile driver. Oh, save point. My Half-Life senses were tingling. Fair enough. What do they get, ammo out of them? I would kill someone for some ammo right now. Oh, I guess that's part of the problem with like zombie stuff, huh? I would murder someone just for like some resources right now. But instead you could just like team up and make a society and agree to help each other and stuff. I don't have a map. Of course not. Is this the apartment? This is the apartment, right? Everything was just blocked off. Electricity won't work. We take the stairs. How many fat people were in the apartment? Because that's going to determine how easy it is. Zombies were people. It sounds like I'm about to used to be a people too, but I'm going to be a cadaver. Lock is broken. Okay. True though. I've been thinking about reading the Walking Dead graphic novels. I've heard that they're like better than the TV show. And the TV show used to be like my favorite. The third level ceiling is crumbled. For safety's sake, entry is forbidden. Door shut tight, it won't open at all. But it used to be like my favorite thing ever until like after like season 5 or something. And I wish that it stayed my favorite thing ever because I really loved it. What does this one say? The floor is collapsed. Entry is forbidden. And so I think I could relive some of that by reading the graphic novels if they're as good as they say they are. And didn't the guy that made those is he Invincible guy? I think he's Invincible guy, and people really like Invincible. So surely there's something to it. I still have to watch that too. Oh yes, a nice bathroom. It's a toilet. Thought this building was still under construction, but it looks like this has been used. I thought that was from the world, the real life world. But no, that's from the game. The knocking is from the game. How does she know it's used? Probably the piss and shit stains on the inside. Looks nicely rusted. If I had to wager a guess, maybe the stench. Is there a map anywhere? That knock is from the game. I don't know what it is with knock sounds, but people have mastered them to where they know how to make them sound like they're coming from outside of the headphones. But we for sure just have a filthy mattress. Will you drop it into the hole? Not yet. Oh, that's what's gonna make it livable of a drop for us, right? That's clever. I like that. I imagine I probably have the ability to kill myself right now. Just drop into it without dropping this down first. I would love to, but I don't want to have to re-walk through that. I wonder what the death animation is, though. Drop the mattress to use the cushion. I should have no problem. Oh, maybe she just tells you no. Speaking of knock, the Knocks make some banger songs. I am not familiar. I bet they would make a great pairing with the Doors, though. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. Nice bassy ambience. Makes me feel like I'm in a fish tank of all things. Would be funny to see the death animation. I honestly don't think we missed out. It just sounds like she would say, I would never jump in a hole without proper support to break my landing. Is this not? So this is not our apartment. Ooh. Well, it looks like I'll be using the gun. Is there just like nothing that I can... Oh. Ooh, almost fall. And that's like a good safety net. They can't attack. Okay. Now we can run the other way. It's a good deterrent. You actually just have tons of iframes there. Okay, I think we're actually here. Building looks like Shinonuma from Black Ops. Just slightly less swampy. Thermal carafe. There's nothing inside. Not even a fish. Oh, belong in the... Don't see any info that might come in handy though. Okay. Mannequin catalog. I guess this is the reception area for a mannequin company. Are we about to see a reappearance of the mannequin? A mannequin company? We're just in a random office building now. This has taken me to a large variety of locations. To the point of discomfort. This is a giant door. Oh my god. Look at that. I can't even interact with it. That's strange. Is it a door? It's got a handle. Storefront. You know what? Maybe there's a map down here. I don't want to miss that opportunity. Storage floor. Is this where I came from? I feel like it is. No, it's not. Okay. Much safer. A room full of mannequin bodies. The only mannequin with a head. There's something weird about the headless ones. Like they can still see me or something. Oh. Oh. Oh, why would you say that? Cardboard boxes filled with arms and legs for mannequins? That's some lore building. This company made a fortune selling mannequins to the players' dismay. Actually. I know it's not real, but it's still creepy. There's a mannequin with no head or legs. I know it's just an inanimate object, but I'm still a little nervous, afraid maybe. Just maybe? Don't do that. Okay. I felt my heart drop, but it was like just a level of disappointment. Ooh. Its head fell off. This is blood. Yeah, it is. Can I pick up the head? No? Is there nothing here? I guess not. Okay. It is blood. It makes the, like, everywhere feel so unsafe. You have headphones on because you can hear it in your left ear? I am wearing headphones. Oh, I can feel every sound track around the inside of my brain. Okay. Elevator doesn't work, that's okay. Okay. Oh, the shotgun is really good whenever you use it the way you're supposed to. How are you alive? Okay, I think we heal. I really don't want to use up all the ammo. Because we actually do have a limited amount in this game. We switch to you. We heal. Oh, I have so much healing now. We switch to tried and true. For the remainder. Oh my god. Where am I? I don't want to start leaving yet. Until I can, like... Surely there's some loot or something here. Monica's dance studio? I was about to leave without seeing Monica's. Can you hit the dogs with the maul? That's honestly a good question. There's a fat guy and like 3 dogs in there. Oh, save point and something to read. Oh, never mind. That's just a map. The Hilltop Center. Storefront posables. Monica's Dance Studio. Prinble and Enos Law Firm. And One Stop Imports. The office building map. I thought I had read... Hold on. The desk is all cluttered up. It doesn't look like there's anything I'm interested in. Not even these family photos. I hope that I can hit the dogs at the mall. This is a very Japanese building in the USA. It's the Americana mixed with the Japanese like aesthetic. Part of the fun part of Silent Hill. Silent Hill with a T, not a C-E. Drawers open just a smidge. It must be rusted or something. I can't pull it out any further. We gotta lube it up then. I don't suppose I have anything to do so. No, just a key. And my necklace with a strange thing inside of it. Okay. Dance hall office. I guess we have to go say hi to... Honestly, I think the height is the issue with the mall, so I can't imagine it working on the dogs. We'll have to see. Can't you use the pipe as an improvised crowbar? The dev said no. Yeah. Heather didn't think of it. First aid kit. Oh, she's still looking at something. Ampoule. Excuse me? Some magazines. Nothing important. Of course not. Nothing is important ever. Okay. We can try the mall. I doubt we see many results, but there's no harm in trying. Other than being... Ooh! We might be able to catch them on surprise. The mall is great in this context. That looks like a I don't know if that's a person or what. Either way, not a fan. Go ahead, take a breather. No Pokemon cards, sadly. Are we talking about in Silent Hill or in reality? No Pokemon cards in Silent Hill. Oh, the mall. Hold on. Oh, man. I'm starting to lose some faith in it. I thought it was like the greatest thing that had happened since sliced bread for a moment. Oh, he's so mobile. Well, okay. Deflate. Deflate, please. Oh, yeah. We're through. Maul is the best sneaking weapon? I think so. That's kind of the conclusion that I've come to. Was this something? No, they were just chomping on it. Is there nothing in here? There's a nice chair. But unfortunately, the chair's not going to cut it. So that was the instructor. The dogs were here to learn. They started slacking off, started eating a snack. This guy got fed up and fell asleep. Does the mall wear her out? Lucky the dogs are very oblivious, just a little bit. I feel like there has to be something in here, right? I didn't just come in here and murder 3 creatures for nothing. It's looking increasingly more like that's exactly what happened. What is this, though? Just some flesh for them to chomp on? Why do they get a snack, but I don't? F. I agree. Okay. Monica's dance studio sucks. Ooh, the law firm. Never mind. Lock is broken. Where did I... Okay, I have not been into the bathrooms. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. But the experiment is a success. It's a very nice way to look at it. Elevator. There are 2 elevators. I assume the other one also doesn't work. Nope. Okay. Was worth a shot. Was there any other doors, or was that it? That's it. I guess I'll save, and then we can try the staircase. The mall does, like, work to an extent. To be fair, I did not try the normal hit on the mall on the dog, but whenever you get up on the dog and you can just one-shot it, it seems pretty worth it. I think I saved. Did I save? I can't. Did I hit B or A? There we are. Okay, I did save. I think I have dementia. Oh, we'll take them all to the desk, and then that will leave whatever is inside nice and contained. Which one is it? This one. The back-to-back-to-back doors was confusing me. I could have gone through that loop forever. Were you thinking down or up? I'm thinking down, personally. 2nd floor and 3rd floor. 5th floor and 6th floor. Auto parts, the mall geological survey, Everwhite design and construction, Waterglass DD ad. Is there anything interesting? One-stop imports. We are by Greenridge Mental Health Clinic. Echo Interior as well. Mental health clinics tend to be a good stop for Nevermind. For games like these. Nothing brings comfort like them. Lock is broken, okay. Well, it's simplifying the process a lot whenever we don't even get to look at what's there. It is nice that we get to see and imagine what we could have access to. Build my own little mental mythology. A mythos. The mental clinic in Silent Hill did not have many patients because everyone here was stable. Only until the cult attacked. Okay. No dogs? My feet are sounding louder than usual, unless I'm imagining it. Oh, I bet the elevator is how you get down to the other floors. Auto parts. Okay. Is this our, small guys? I think it is. They sound kind of like cows. Very strange cows. Okay, leave me be, man. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot I need something shorter for you. It wasn't to make fun of you. I just didn't know. I mean, I did, but we all make mistakes. Oh no, this actually is a different attack with the motion. That's really funny. Okay. Thankfully, Okay. Hey, man. They're getting better at this coordination thing. Real problem for me? Why is there an auto parts store in the apartment? Surely they don't sell huge engines or provide vehicle repairs. I think it's just a random collection of office spaces. Now it is strange that they are on like floor 4. Maybe this is just the planning part. This is like AutoZone's HQ, you know? They can't get in the zone everywhere. At some parts, they have to just do normal business. It's a disturbing thought. Oh, I bet this is where our lube is. Some experimental lube. I have to sneeze. Exactly. We get our like extra people down here. I got a jack. Are we about to jack the drawer? Are we about to jack the it? It's long. I had to unlock it. Where am I? Did I just go? Well, that's so strange. Okay. So this loops back in. I imagine that means these are both locked. Probably the rest of the doors too, right? This one looks so openable. Oh! Is there anything in here? I don't think so. Not a fan of what automakers had to go through. I don't think there was anything in there. I'm not gonna go back in there. I'm curious if there was anything in there, but if we miss something, then I'll come back for it. Keep that one in mind. Okay. Grab our little health token. Gallery of the Arts, and it's just a red square. You know, that's starting to bring back certain memories. Can I go in? Is this about to be our historical society? Its title is Repressor of Memories. What the hell kind of title is that? I don't get this picture at all. Repressor of Memories. Ceramic pot, not really my style. It's too big to use as a vase. Is this going to be a thing like Silent Hill 2 where some of the stuff represents her mental state? Now this is a calm, relaxing picture. Mountain, nice and simple. There's a price written here. Let's see, 5,000? Man, what a world. What I'm saying. Looks like there was a picture here before. Only the captions still around. Flame purifies all. Flame, eh? Well, I don't know what kind of picture used to be here, but I'm not too fond of fire. It's scary somehow. Well, you know. She should see the price of Mario Kart World. So true. Got a screwdriver. What has the world come to? Please tell me how Kazu relates to her mental psyche. She probably sees that thing whenever she goes to bed every night. I know I do. You know what is making me think about the mental psyche is these doors that go all the way up to the ceiling. That's otherworldly. Probably more than anything else that they've shown in this game so far. Like a poster for an upcoming exhibition. Not very interesting if you ask me. You're a hater. You get a katana? No way. This is a short katana, about 2 feet long. Pretty powerful and easy to handle. I know you're streaming, but you can download the Wilds update now. Look, buddy. We have to go through 5 hours of maintenance before that's even, like, worth thinking about. Katana, but I don't need another one of those. I think one is plenty. Too much stuff will just slow me down. You already have, like, you have a mall in your pocket, Heather. Her mental state do be treating her good. She does seem to be handling all this relatively well, but maybe that's due to the repression of memories and Kazu or something. Lock is broken. Ooh, is this guest registration notebook? I think I can ignore it for now. Only for now, though. You promised to come back, right? Auto parts. Only thing we haven't tried is the bathrooms, which we should try on every floor. How does this attack? Down. We have the stab. I love it. Okay. That's the auto parts again. I forgot that it looped around the entire building. Little freak thing. Let's go up. I know we have the stuff. I figured. Okay. Never mind. Down it is. Just to get everything done. We can start jacking it and screwing it. Floor 4 to 3. Okay. We have murdered everything already, so it's pretty easy. We get our save in. Before we do anything else, I'm always afraid of losing hours and hours of progress. In this case, it would be about 10 minutes, which would be just as devastating, to be completely honest with you. Where did we go? We had gone drawer. Oh, that was in the save room. At this point, I might as well just reload the save. Okay. Now, I imagine it's the screwdriver and not the jack. I would be correct. I'm a genius. Rope. Do we need to put rope on the jack? Can we, oh, I bet we jack open the elevator? And then, like, rope our way down? That's my guess. Because we can't just, like, rip it open. Open a little, the space is too narrow. Yes, okay, I'm a genius. I didn't notice that it was open partway, because I have not been reading, I guess. Slow and steady. I've always been scared of these thinner jacks. Out of chocolate milk. National tragedy. Use the rope. Will you use the rope to go downstairs? Yes. Could be improvised as a crane with the rope. Would have bothered to climb back up that rope. Where am I now? What floor? We are on the second floor. Okay. And it looks like, oh, can we just unlock this? Lock is broken. Okay. That old familiar pattern is on a piece of paper stuck to the vending machine. Who the hell put it there? It's not like it's the latest fad or anything, right? She assumes too many normal things with how many monsters she's killed by now. It's so strange. This is a trend? You've killed 50 Kezus, interacted with 30 billion fat pus monsters. So like, oh, but it might just be like costumes, a fad. And I said them to put a save machine at a coffee machine. Make sure that you're nice, energetic, aware. Ooh, door found. Reception area, their catalog scattered around. Doesn't look like there's anything important around here. No, of course not. Lock is broken. But of course it is. Ooh, normal dog. 101 of these things and you got a movie. Sofa here. It's really beaten up. You deserve a break. Okay. You know, the really tight rooms are freaky in these games. Bathtub display. There's a dark red stain on the bottom. Where am I at? Echo interiors and... oh, we're headed towards the mental health clinic. That's great news. Just for display. Just for display, it can't be used. Oh, but this one. For sure it can.
I knew it.
Water. Oh. No water. Oh, we're going into demented office building. Oh, this transition is horrible to look at. I don't like that. Ooh, lore.
Someone's nightmarish delusions come to life.
Look at it move on the ground. Those transformations are so freaky.
Oh no, not again.
I love the idea of being able to see it transform in the moment. Back Again was making a dent in the backlog with Armored Core 6. I still need to play that too. It looks like really fun, but it also looks like one that would like be a commitment. Imagine what it would look like if it got a remake. I think I'd love it. This one is scary. Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 1 kind of had the moment where things transitioned. It was creepy too. But being able to see it with this much detail is crazy, especially all the blood and like rot appearing right there. I think it'll happen from the sounds of things. It sounds like Bloober is going to be working with Konami again. It sounds like 2 Remake did very well. You hear? Oh my god. Ear, mouth, ear. I hate that. It's moving. It's got scissors hanging from it. I imagine liberal use of maggots. That's a comforting thought. Never played any of these. How do they compare to Resident Evil? The way that I've started to see it is that Resident Evil is very good at like action, very good at getting like the adrenaline pumping. These games are less good at like that feeling, but much better at the atmosphere, much better at like the slow burn kind of stuff where you get invested in it and then something happens and you want to scream and cry is where I'm kind of at with it. Where like to me Resident Evil like 2 Remake specifically is like pure intensity, and it's really good at that, and I think that's part of the reason why it evolved into the action series that it kind of became. Where this one's a lot more pulled back and it messes with your mind and expectations and stuff is where it's at, where the action is definitely less of a focus. But which is kind of funny because like the combat in Resident Evil is so much more fun to play with than in this game. But in this game it's more the scares and stuff that'll pull you to it. The type of design that would terrify you. Yeah, I mean, you see something like this after just a simple turn, and it's like, that sticks with you for a little bit. It looks like it's like actively decaying in front of me. I hate that. I would not have seen that if I just didn't turn. If I would have just gone look, it's visible there, but I didn't even notice it until I went to turn around. It gives me shivers. Oh, chill guy. Handgun bullets. Are we still in the Echo interiors and floor fashions? Oh, this is strange. This is like displays of whatever the heck. Human suffering? What is this? Pain and sorrow. Oh, does that have a butthole? Strange. We can go this way. Is this heading to the mental health clinic? Yeah. Don't know what kind of plant this is, but it's withering away. Poor thing. Resident Evil difference there too is that a protagonist would shove that in their mouth. Something here. Find the Holy One, kill her. Ah! That's me who could have taken this photo? That's really creepy. Is that from our detective friend from earlier? Getting some story advancement. Oh, save. Wondering what she was looking at. Let's see. Locked. Okay. Ooh, person. In the other world. Strange. Most scared I've been playing a game might honestly be Minecraft. That's insane. That's funny though. I get it though. Sometimes like a skeleton will just shoot you.
Don't forget it, okay?
You're not expecting it. You jump.
So you say, but how do I know you're not with her?
Her? You mean Claudia?
Lewis?
Please don't lump me together with her. She was totally brainwashed.
Vinny
by that
Vine
crazy
sauce.
old
Oh my god. Vaguely similar haircut.
I guess crazy old hag is a bit harsh. She is your mother, after all.
Oh,
Mother? What do you mean?
Claudia.
You don't remember?
Repression of memories.
So Harry didn't tell you anything.
Harry got with
I guess
Claudia?
the truth to keep you on his side. That figures. He's a pretty
So Harry is her dad.
Don't talk about my dad like that!
sorry. I apologize. Please, calm down.
How do you know my father anyway?
Do we get to see Harry in this game?
I know everything. I know about your past, too.
Then tell me what's going on.
You don't know even that?
That's why I'm asking. If you know everything, then tell me how I can put an end to this.
That's a fair ask.
Yet.
Sorry, I gotta hide it from you.
Enjoy yourself a bit longer.
Enjoy? I feel like I'm going crazy. Doesn't this place get to you at all?
Oh, it gets to me, all right. I find it most fascinating.
Strange man in the mental health clinic.
I'm not finished talking.
Like, go discover yourself.
You were on her side.
How do you figure?
There's something wrong with you too.
This is like a bad, creepy therapist. Don't think I'll go in this room. That weird guy's in there. Weird noises that you're not sure when it's music and when it's a mob, and just not knowing what's behind the next block, not being able to see. Sometimes it does get like surprisingly dark. Oxidol? First aid kit, first aid kit. Lots of stuff. Okay. Nothing worthwhile. TV looks broken, Switch doesn't do anything. Okay, I am curious. So Harry might have gotten with a creepy cultist member. Use this to disinfect cuts and stuff. It foams when you put it on. It's unlocked. This is where I came from, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. We went through a different door. And then Harry had Heather. But did he have it with... Is that basically supposed to be Dahlia? Claudia looks a lot like Dahlia, but Dahlia died, right? Or did... I don't remember. I hate the noise this thing makes. We have a katana now. Oh! Oh, that's insane. Am I even, like, hitting it? I am, okay. Oh, the katana is my favorite thing ever. It's doing so much. Well, I mean, not whenever there's 27 dogs on top of me. Let's heal real fast before it yanks my chain again. Oh, that's Oxidol, not health. I finally have 20 billion bullets again, though. Where'd the other dog go? There was another one, right? It's not behind me, is it? Oh, okay. It is now. I turned around. Deadly Premonition vibes, but less jank. I need to play that. I want to play it so bad. I've been on a Twin Peaks binge, first time like ever watching it. And I know that that game is supposed to be, like, super Twin Peaksy. Thankfully, I've seen very little of it. I think it'll be one that I play, like, for sure. I would not be surprised if it took some of its inspiration from Silent Hill as well. Feels like a lot did. Lock is broken, of course. Lock is broken. Less jank is funny too, because of like how old this game is at this point, with this being 2003. It is one of those really weird early 2000s fever dream games that you're not sure what's real or not. I was looking at it on Steam. It's rough because I was trying to figure out... Oh, what the... Oh, no. I was trying to figure out what the best way to play it would be, because the Steam port's supposed to be like god-awful. There's like 20 different ways to play it, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to even do about it. And then Deadly Premonition 2, it looked like people kind of hated it, so... Holy, okay. Do I go near that? Oh my god, okay. I don't really want to. Oh, man. The doors are starting to look wrong to me. I have it on 360, but it's not ideal. Maybe backwards compatible with Xbox Series. That's what I had read, actually, is that the 360 port was solid, but like backwards compatible on a newer Xbox is supposed to be like the best way to play it. And the Switch is also supposed to be a decent option too. Okay. I don't think I want to like come near that. Can I go up floors? Wow, okay. No, it doesn't work. I came from floor 2, so floor 4 is different. Okay. I think this other world might be like the scariest thing I've experienced in the series, to be honest with you. I felt some real dread in 2 Remake. If you haven't played 2 Remake, Silent Hill 2 Remake, I would recommend it. That was my like first foray into the series here, because I was also just only Resident Evil. I hadn't given this game a shot, or the series a shot, and the horror in them is like so effective. Just void on this floor? Okay. Nice. I guess no floor 4 for me. It's strange. I feel like there's not enough fever dreams in games anymore. I wish there was more strangeness. Ooh. Some comfortable ambience. Because, like, there's quirky, but a lot of the quirky is, like, safe quirky, I guess. It's not, like, weird quirky. I don't like that sound at all. I feel like I see Silent Hill 2 the most, for sure. Silent Hill 2 is, like, easiest for most people to get into, I feel like. It's its own separate story. Standalone kind of from the rest of the series. Silent Hill 3 here is connected to Silent Hill 1. And it's a lot more introspective versus like the kind of horror-y cult story that the Silent Hill 1 and 3 have. That's at least what I've heard. I don't know to what extent Silent Hill 3 is culty Silent Hill 1 stuff versus introspective Silent Hill 2 stuff. I think it's supposed to be kind of an in-between thing. What is that? Is that the thing from earlier? Lock is broken. Lock is broken. It's groaning at me. Okay, it is the thing from earlier. I feel kind of like fine to... I hate that. And it like crawls all over. I'm just gonna pull out the gun. But Silent Hill 2 works so well because like you don't need any context with it. You can just play it. And 2 Remake was like super well done. Bring out the mall. I don't think that's hitting these things, to be honest with you. Aim at him. The aiming here is so bad. Okay, hold on. I need to kick this thing to death. Okay. Would analogize it to the way big movies have gotten safe and predictable, less of the weird artists to touch them? Yes. You need more of the weird, strange minds to lead some projects. Seems to guarantee stagger effects. Yeah. A lot of the weapons kind of do. It makes the combat easy. I guess their way of making it harder in this game was just to make the enemies harder to hit, which is difficult whenever you're working with tank controls that seem to not want to auto-aim all the time for you. Some interesting aiming, yeah. We work with what we have. What was that? Matchbook. This was in some company's conference room. Looks like it was used to light someone's cigarette. Can't use that here. And then just a lit cigarette. No more cigarettes for me. I quit for good. Good for you, Heather. Oh, and that's just a box of cigarettes, I see. And then a never-ending nothingness. It's more comfortable than the tight corners in here. I will give it that. Oh, that's the auto parts. Oh, that's strange. So, like, this is outside of map bounds. I heard someone say the Wii version of Resident Evil 4, it was much less tense because the Wiimote aiming was way faster. You hear the same thing whenever people talk about the VR version too, which sounds more funny than anything. The way you can whip around and dual wield stuff. What is this? There's a big sheet of glass in the way. It doesn't break when I hit it, so maybe it's not glass after all. I don't know why, but the world on the other side is calling me. Oh, this is weird. Okay. This game has been so visually unique in a way that I didn't expect. The fine arts. Oh, the gallery. Because I expected it to be more in line with Silent Hill 2. Isn't the VR version harder because they want to account for VR gameplay? I heard that it was kind of baby easy. They let you go like God mode. What is this? Caption under the picture, flame purifies all. By these remains may a person find the road to paradise. I've seen this picture before. Wait, I've never seen it, but I do know it somehow. That's supposed to be like Alessa. Cheryl. What about the bucket? The strange bucket in the middle. Picture that was here is gone. Now there's just a caption. Same thing here. What about our sweet memory? Oh, that's where the save is. I see. This is the missing art in the art gallery. Yes, indeed. Okay. Oh, flame purifies all. So the matchbook, right? The picture would burn. There's some way to make the flame stronger? No? Okay. So I need to find something to make it stronger. I'm not good for this yet. I need to grab something else. Wonder if I can just... Nope. Okay. Would be too simple. Happened to catch the Nintendo Direct. I didn't watch it. I did get the recap of it, where I know that everything is going to be expensive and it's going to hurt. Some of the stuff did look cool, and it's cool to see that Silk Song is in fact a real game for people that have played Hollow Knight. It's a pain to think that, like, it feels like the industry just accepted $70 as being the new price point for games, and then now it's gonna be like $80. They're doing like 90 for physical, I think it was. Just crazy to think about. Okay, well, I guess I have to try whatever this monster is down here, which I really don't want to. This has made me wildly uncomfortable. Can I shoot it? It looks kind of like eyeballs. Can it attack? Is it like multiple bodies? Okay. Nothing yet. Still nothing. I don't know if it can. Looks like here looks like a fairy tale. Holy. Once upon a time, there was a monster living at the gates of a village. It was a very scary and a very bad monster. It would catch people and crunch them up with its big teeth. The villagers were afraid of the monster and no one would dare approach the gates. Everyone was stuck inside the village. When the king heard about this, he summoned his knights. The knights eagerly rode out to defeat the monster. Ah, take that! Their swords slashed and their spears flashed, but the monster wouldn't die. The monster tossed the knights into its mouth, and one by one, horses and all. What was the king to do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but could think of no solution. Soon after, the village priestess came to the castle. She was a very kind and good person. The king asked her to defeat the monster guarding the gates. The book's torn, the rest is missing. I remember reading this a long time ago. I think I borrowed it from someone. I don't remember how it ended, though. Didn't I read the story to the end? Does the end of the book happen to involve Oxidal? Because I have some of that. No? So the priestess is Heather? I think so. That's kind of like what it was getting at earlier with the whole holy thing, right? Is this the monster from that book? If it is, and I don't watch myself, it'll gobble me up in no time. I can't tell where its mouth is, though. That's kind of fair. Is it harmless? The hell? I don't want to get too close, but I don't think it'll attack me now. Why not? I'll bark and no bite. Anyway, it's in the way. I can't get past it, and it's the ground floor, too. This ought to be the exit. Can't use that. I don't want to shoot it. I don't think I have to fight it. Maybe the monster wants to switch too. Maybe so. It's just waiting. It's waiting for its turn. Maybe it'll get to pre-order soon. This is just a normal lock, so we should be able to go through actually to that side. I think. Have I checked all these doors? Oh, I didn't. I didn't check the one. Is the register broken? There's money scattered all over. The register and the cash aren't of much use to me right now. Start filling the pockets for later, Heather. There's no reason not to. Then you'll be able to afford Switch 2 games. The pricing is a shame, especially since you don't have a choice but to sim for Duskbloods. That is actually insane. The basically Bloodborne 2 that people have been waiting for. That's one that I need to play too, actually. I still have not played Bloodborne. I'm thinking about actually going for it now that I've like had a reason to have to revive the PS4. Oh, I don't know if this is the way to go about it. Hold on, it might be. Just back up. His range is insane. You know, he is like huge. The blowback on it too. Any other Souls games? I've played through Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring. I got through a good chunk of Dark Souls 2 before I got busy with other things, and then I kind of forgot to go back to it, unfortunately. I really want to beat it because I think I would like to play like Dark Souls 3, because like Elden Ring was my favorite one. I was not super impressed with you'll enjoy Bloodborne then. I think I would like it a lot, mainly like aesthetic wise and everything. I think it calls to me. This is a piece of meat. I think in the fridge is a liver. I hope it's not rotten. I got pork liver. Okay. Do we have to feed it liver to get out? Or do I use the liver to start a fire? How flammable is liver? Okay, I mean, I can try feeding it liver. Oh, it's like give it something and then like in return it will let... No, okay. My bad. I'll be back, buddy. Don't you worry. I've gotten less scared of you now that I've gotten to know you. I should have gave you a fair shake. Was it the... That was floor 6 or something? 5? I think it was floor 5. I think we've about explored everything in the office space. What is her apartment going to look like? I can't even imagine. Yeah. The 3, I don't think we were allowed onto. This was... How do we get there? To the right, and then all the way around. At least we've like cleared the way already. They always make great aesthetics, but that one was in a league of its own. Miyazaki agrees as he claims it's his favorite. That's really cool, actually. This moaned at me earlier too. But the aesthetics of like, I hate it. The aesthetics of the Souls games are always like unique. Or like Elden Ring feels so out there. Sekiro is obviously unique. I don't even know how to, I guess Souls is just like a cool dark fantasy vibe. Sometimes big castle and sometimes happy. What am I supposed to do with that? And the cafe's fridge, gotta do something with it before it goes bad. You know, it was worth a shot. Oh, it actually is worth a shot. I can't believe it. Oh, because it foams up and then you light the foam. I'm understanding. Very strange puzzling. We're gonna get the last pages of this fairy tale. Oh, God, man. I would have preferred the fairy tale. I hate this. Bleeding from the ears. Back to back to back. What do you think about Yakuza 0 Director's Cut? Already played Yakuza 0. Wait for someone to upload. Yeah, I mean, I love Yakuza 0. I'm not too excited about Director's Cut, to be honest. I mean, it gets a dub, but I don't really care for the dubbing job that they've done on those games. I liked the Judgment ones. But something about the mainline Yakuza dubs have been strange. But new scenes or whatever, I can't imagine them being like that crazy. I'll just have to see. I'm gonna wait for reviews on that. I doubt that I go and play it special, but we'll see. I do love Yakuza 0, so I might, but it would be a good excuse to replay it. But like, why would I do that whenever I could play it on Legends mode? On my initial save. This is strange. She has nothing to say about it, which is stranger. Okay, down to the 4th floor. Might this be the rest of that fairy tale I read earlier? The priestess accepted the king's request and went to the village gates. But when she saw the monster, she tried to convince it with words instead of killing it. "Shut up, you. I'm going to eat you up." The monster didn't listen to a word the priestess said. But she kept trying to convince the monster to give up. It's wrong to eat people, you know. The monster grew very angry at this and attacked her, killing her with a single mighty blow. Well, that didn't end the way I wanted it to. In the Duskblood trailer... Oh! We'll pause. In the Duskblood trailer, as soon as I saw them slender dead hands and heard that lady's voice, I thought of FromSoft, but assumed it was a coincidence. Then the FromSoft logo, then Big Ben, and you died. It's an insane thing to think about, because what is crazy is now it's like, okay, if they go with this aesthetic, then it's just going to be an exclusive somewhere. So like Bloodborne was locked to the PS4, this one's going to be locked to Switch 2. The next one has to be locked to somewhere else. The only, like, untouched ground, I guess, so far is Microsoft. Back on Yakuza 0, there's also a new multiplayer mode, but that was strange. I forgot that that was in the trailer. They're adding, like, raids to Yakuza. It's bizarre. And I know that I don't know, but I have a feeling it'll probably feel kind of trash. Oh man. Want to try Yakuza but don't know where to start? The answer is just 0 this time. Yakuza 0 is like, it's a prequel to everything. To Yakuza 1. And it's very good. normally it would be like, oh, just play release order, but they remade Yakuza 1 into Yakuza Kiwami, and it kind of restructures things to where you benefit from playing Yakuza 0 first and then playing Yakuza Kiwami. Order generally is just going to be Yakuza 0, Kiwami, Kiwami 2, and then just like the rest of them by numbers. The Kiwamis are remakes of their respective games. Oh no. Should I just run? It's feeling like a just run kind of thing. It's unlocked. Where is this? Okay. I love Pirates. How far do you have to go for that one? I haven't played that yet. I think that I think it takes place after Yakuza 8, but I'm really not sure. It might be before, it might be after. But it uses the Hawaii map, which is from Yakuza 8. Very long, yeah. I mean, there are people that start with Yakuza, but it's a weird thing, because like 0 through 6 are beat 'em ups. They're very good beat 'em ups, very arcadey and very fun. Yakuza 7 and 8 are turn-based JRPG games, which is different. Yakuza Pirates in Hawaii, I haven't had the chance to even really look at it yet. I think it's a hack and slash, because Majima has like a dagger and stuff. I don't know if that's pure beat 'em up or closer, but like Majima was doing air combos in the trailer, so I don't know if that's more DMC or more Yakuza. It's very strange. Super Soldier Yakuza in space. It's just crazy. It could end up being true at some point. There's a game called like Yakuza Dead Souls where it's like characters fighting zombies it's a third person shooter. So it's been places. The series has been very interesting directions. Oh man. Where is this? Anything normal in here? No? There is the Yakuza Complete series on Steam and GOG. It contains 0 to 6. Good luck finding the time to play them. That's kind of real too. They are long games. Well, it depends. Honestly, just playing through the story, they aren't like too terribly long. There's a guy under there. There's a guy under the bed. He's gonna grab my ankles whenever I knew it. Die? Am I even aiming at you at this point? No, okay. It's probably a decent deal, may add to the backlog. Promise yourself you can only buy as many games as you can beat from now on. Yeah, don't rush too, because they frequently end up going on sale. So I would say, like, wait until sale happens and you can get the games, like, for pretty cheap. But, like, straight run-throughs through the story, they aren't, like, crazy long, but if you do, like, the side stories and everything, they easily end up being, like, 100-hour games, which is, you know, a time dump. Am I going? Yes. I feel like my frame rate got very smooth in this hallway and it's throwing me off. I don't want to hear the anymore. I don't want to hear that at all whatsoever, actually. Oh my god. Wait for sale. Is there any deal to get any notifications? I think they're almost like some of the Capcom games where they're like on sale more often than they're not, it feels like. Oh, you can see its mouth opening and closing. Oh no, I didn't count my bullets. This looks like the horse from mouth washing. Okay. Now if I need to go through here, I can just go through this way. Currently working on SpongeBob Cosmic Shake Kingdom. I read... I almost combined SpongeBob with the Kingdom Come with the lack of comma. SpongeBob Cosmic Shake, Kingdom Come 2 and Armored Core, but Kingdom Come 2 gonna take time. You can't rush that one. Oh no, that's fair. I finally have been playing through the first Kingdom Come, and it's incredible, but like it's definitely not like a speed through this in one sitting. It's a I'm gonna ride my horse for 2 hours and experience the scenery of Hungary. Got a silver coin. We can grab a lot of silver coins. Where am I? Who even knows at this point? Ooh, nice. Scratchings on a wall. Nothing makes me more comfortable. It's a plain old vending machine. This one is selling canned drinks. Come to think of it, I am kind of thirsty. I'd feel weird drinking anything sold in a place like this, though. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I would enjoy that on stream, but I don't know if that would kill the immersion. I would be yapping a lot. For me, it's a really nice game, but it's one that I think I like sitting in silence a lot for. At least because I've been playing it on hardcore mode. I doubt it would... It might end up being like a boring mess if I were to do that. Something written on the wall. Thus one's life turns to riches. What was a bag of silver coins is now the number in a book. What was a bag of silver coins is now the number in a book. Yet faith hath no price, but people know this. Thus one's life turns to riches. What was a bag of silver coins is now the number in a book. Yet faith hath no price, but people know this. What does it mean? Do I have to give the monster a silver coin? Is that where we're at? Hey, at least I don't have to go back through the hallway full of the fastest monsters ever. Hardcore mode makes it more immersive, but it also twice as long, but I think it's worth it. I enjoy it a lot. I felt like a little genius whenever I realized that I could navigate myself to like from Rate to Ledechko without the help of the map at a certain point where it's like, okay, I can just recognize the landmarks. But I mean, even with the map in hardcore mode, it's so difficult at first where you're trying to count like every single little intersection on the road to figure out where you are. I guess I'll give... No player on the map is definitely the most handicapping thing for sure. And it stays that way for so long. I hate the little sniffing. I should save. I should save before I try anything with this thing. Okay. Was a save on like the third floor? The second floor? It's not worth the risk. Okay, yeah. Perfect. So... Oh, that's right, because it was this was the mental health area. Yeah, the clinic. How much health stuff do I have? I did manage to go through like all 27 of my health drinks. I should start using the pistol more. I have so much pistol ammo. I've been limiting myself for so long now. Well, let's go try to give this guy a coin. Maybe he's like a dragon hoarding the wealth. That's why it's a fairy tale dream. Ooh, which means if he's the dragon, it's our future mascot. Little demented eldritch horror from hell. Has a certain ring to it. Down we go. Okay, buddy. I have a coin for you. I can't use that here. What a pain, what a pain. I agree. I kind of want to shoot it just to see what would happen. Nothing? That's what I'd do if I was there. That's fair. The fairy tale was all about, like, oh, but the knights came and fought it and it just, like, ate it. But I guess it doesn't just eat. It withholds. It accepts the violence. Did my game crash? Okay. I was afeared. Thankfully I did like just save, but I still don't want to have to go through that. Let's where was I last? Like floor 5? Puts the lotion on its skin. The lotion. Is that monster getting oiled up? Let's see the process. Okay, no, it wasn't here. I've not been to floor 6. I don't know if there's a way to get to floor 6. Is there a way? That went down, right? Floor 4. Yeah, downstairs. Oh, there's a door that I didn't check. Oh, it's with all the monster guys. That's annoying. So we have to go down to... I guess we can do it through here, right? Thankfully, this one's all just clear. Must have sounded weird since you don't know that's from a movie called Silence of the Lambs. I am so unknowledgeable whenever it comes to movies that it's honestly kind of impressive. I'm trying to get a little bit better about it, but definitely didn't catch the reference. Okay, yeah, this was our weird ear creature. This took me down here. Where am I? At the end of the hallway. We need to just run. Never mind, running's banned. Running's not allowed. No running in the halls. Lock is broken. And this seemed like... Oh, this was the other... Oh, there's nothing here. Early 90s, to be fair. Yeah. I don't have too much experience beyond my... early... Not early. My 2000s and 2010s. Trying to get better. Finally watched like The Shining on a plane whenever I went to Japan. The ideal viewing experience. Let me... I did try the 3rd floor, I think. I love the monster drawing. Okay. She can add some detail. That was the cafe. Okay, there wasn't really much available there. I wonder if I could use the coin there? I'm really not sure. Let's try the elevator for floor 3. I assume that I've already tried that, but it doesn't hurt to try again. There's dogs here now. That's wonderful. Why are they here? Just to make my life more difficult. Because there's like nothing else that you can gain from that hallway. They knew that I would check again. Yeah, 3 wasn't allowed. In that case, we can try floor 1. Let's try putting the coin in with like the cash register or something. I'm getting very lost at this point. Sure, it's probably like more obvious than it always does. Cash register broken. Well, good thing I have just the thing to fix that. Recently saw Taxi Driver for the first time. Pretty good, slow burn, similar to Joker. I've heard about Taxi Driver. I know it's supposed to be one of those kind of more intense movies, right? Cigarette butts. Exciting stuff. Dirty glass. Oh yeah. Can't get under. Would make things too easy. What a pain. Maybe it wants my can't combine it with anything. Imagine just like shove the key in there. It'll work, it'll work. I hate seeing that be yellow. Feels so wrong. Okay, in that case, let's do floor 2. One of those French films. Love the cheesy I go dull. Very contemporary of the car tuning culture at the time. Maybe you just want some damn water. That would make my life a whole lot easier. There's a door. Oh my god, there's a door. I haven't checked. Okay, what's that over there? I haven't checked that door either. I know Fuego purely because of Gran Turismo. This pronunciation's way out of my depth here. Testing my limits. Oh, this is where I came from. This was the first room. Okay. Twisting the handle, but nothing's coming out. Do you want a coin? Perhaps? No coins? No coins? It's unfortunate. Maybe you want a coin. No? That's blocked off. What am I missing? What do I do with this thing? Floor 4, can't get through there. That's where... I guess I haven't tried the mental health clinic in a while. Maybe he's gone. Sad to find out they make trash cars. I think it's like Pujo, but I could be wrong. That's how I pronounce Pujo. Okay. I've been fixed. Pujo it is. Throw a Bob after it, and that's a name I can get behind. Mental health clinic is here. I'll just try it like this. See if we can get over the weird guy. No, we can't. It's unfortunate. We might be resorting to the Game Facts article. I hate to say it, but I have no idea where we're at. I pronounce it as Pidget. Like pigeon? Hold on. Game Facts article is on its way. Okay. Silent. Hill 3. What to do with coin? The vending machine. Oh my god. I forgot that that was like a thing. I can't believe it. Genuinely cannot believe it. Pidgeot? I forgot that. The evolution. We've entered into a Pokemon realm. Where was that at? Floor 5? I think floor 5. I've been run awry. The coffee machine, exactly, the coffee machine. The vending machine, I knew that, very obvious, for sure. Yo, it's great not having your hand be held until you realize that you wish that your hand was being gripped onto very tightly. Let's go, guess it's through here. I want to say it was in one of these, like, back doors. Not this one. That did make me very anxious. I could feel it in my stomach. Oh no, it's not floor 5. What floor is it? That's the picture. It's not floor 4, is it? It might be, actually. In this final room? I think it is. That would make sense, too. Why they put the dogs in there. Hold me back. Let's do it. It's so strange that you can just elevator it over. It feels like it would be one of those things that they hold you back from. Let's make a turn here. Clearly my over-reliance on the map is a real problem. To even orient myself. Want to try your best to catch Bloodborne streams? Any idea when you might start that? It might be a little while. I don't even own it yet, to be honest. I'm debating on, like, whenever I start that. I'll have to see. So, no definitive time on that as of yet. A giant can. It feels unnaturally huge. Of course! I knew that there would be a life insurance key inside. Problems of pain being stuck on console. Yeah, and I do have the console. I just don't have the game. So I'll have to see about that. And then there's other stuff in the backlog too. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm definitely getting to it. I just don't know when exactly. Life insurance. Life insurance is down on the first floor. I guess we're saying hi to the monster. Why are you here? You replaced the dogs? What'd you do to the dogs? It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm leaving. It's just American sized. Oh, it's so true. Get our nice American portion sizes. You have to sell the monster life insurance now, I understand. He's gonna need it. I don't know if I'm gonna kill him. It sounds like talking him down isn't really gonna work, unfortunately. That would have been my preferred option. I hear the worst monster in the game, I'm turning around and saving before I continue. Second floor. It's a really easy save to get to. I mean, it makes me want to abuse it. I'm also gonna need my own life insurance with how the monster here has been treating me. It's down here. Right here. Tired of these hunters bonking all of your friends, Mr. Monster? I would love to get a real monster hunter involved in this game. I feel like they'd handle it with much more efficiency than what Heather can. But now I'm not afraid to like just spam them with a gun, so maybe they'll have to be a little bit more worried about it. First floor. This section has ended up being longer than I expected. At first I thought it was going to be insanely long because of the map, and then it felt like there was only like actually 2 floors, so then I thought it was going to be really short, but then it ended up actually just being long. I guess the other world segment is really added to it too. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, I kind of am, because this is the scariest the game has been. And I also don't like that sound at all. Whatsoever. What is that? Oh, they're feasting. It's okay. Okay. I was gonna freak out there, to be honest. Okay. This is a lot of blood. End of the fairy tale. The king and his people shed tears at the death of the kind priestess. God took pity upon them, and granting their wishes, healed the priestess. The priestess opened her eyes just as she had done every morning of her life. She went once more to the monster's lair. Fool, you wish to die again? No, this time it's your turn. The priestess has come to defeat the monster once and for all. As the priestess was very, very kind, she felt sad about this task, but it had to be done. Swords and spears won't work, arrows and bullets will just bounce off. You can't kill me, the monster laughed. But the priestess used neither sword nor spear. She chanted but a single spell. Tu fui ego eris. Do you know what happened then? The monster let out a huge cry, and then died and vanished. Thus, the villagers were able to use their gates once more. Everyone lavished their gratitude upon the priestess, and they all lived happily ever after. So we just have to say the magic words. Basically, please.
Ego Ares. Weird writing. What was that?
There's a little, I think someone may have gotten a paper cut in there. Yeah, maybe just a small minor paper cut. Nothing to be too worried about. Hey, the monsters are gone. Oh, I see what's happening. They're probably gone from the entire building, which is insane. Time to leave. Tu fui ego eris. Fansley page? What are you saying? Sign for a cafe? That's the one that was just in. Oh, it looks so normal in here. Please no monsters. It's just normal dark. Never mind the giant wall. It ruins that. Don't have a map. Oh, we're actually outside. I feel like we're back to the unnaturally huge roads of Silent Hill. 2 kind of standardized road size, briefly. What is this? Everything else to do in this building, I have to get home. Is that the mall? I wish I had a map. It's so dark. Okay, well, I mean, I know that this isn't it. The bricked up garages probably aren't it either. Nice, comfortable alleyway. Also excited for Switch 2 version of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake. You can go underwater to Bikini Bottom. That is funny. Oh my god. Is this a trash compactor? Do more puzzling. Which apartment is this? Daisy Villa. A different one. Okay. It is not the same complex as Silent Hill 2. Oh. Sure is gonna feel bad though. I don't know whose stuff this is, but I think I'll leave it alone. What room are you, Heather? Is it time to hug a wall to find the map? It's true. What is this? Examine. 102. Okay, great. We're on the first floor. That's 104. It's not my place. We should be right down the hall. 103. Elevator. A save point. What's this doing here? This really pisses me off. It's like having someone spit on your sacred place. Looking at that makes my head hurt. What does it mean? If the exploit will persist in the remake, what's the exploit? Oh. I think I'm gonna wrap up at this save point here. I am feeling very tired, actually. Thank you for stopping by. Be back probably Saturday. Fridays I tend to do stuff. Probably Saturday, be back. Probably more Silent Hill 3. I'm kind of invested. And then really after that, all we'll have left of Silent Hill is The Room, Silent Hill 4, which I was actually able to get off of GOG. But let me read some names. Thank you, Poor Genius. Thank you, Bagel. Thank you, Jury. Thank you, Holland. I believe that's everybody that stopped by. Get some sleep. I plan on it. My sleep schedule's been all over the place, but it finally like equalized into where it needs to be. And because of that, I'm like exhausted right now. But thank you for watching. I will be back this weekend. I hope I will see some of you then. Other than that, that's all there is. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.